Nox Destin, your host, and we are not back with Warframe, as you can see. Long story short, I want to get rid of these 3 missions. Cause they annoy me for existing. But I'm also gonna do the usual rounds first, cause I want the money. So yeah, this will be on today's agenda. Also, I want Mr. Transdimensional on the team. Damn, everything looks different now. You. Anil, you here? Yeah, I figured out I don't actually need to cut down the animations. The skipping works just as fast. Maybe I reduce the numbers a bit. Why is my nose now ticklish? It's annoying. needs 1 kill. I wanna see what the pilot ability is. What weak ass movement is that? Yes. What a percent of final hit bonus? And some other stuff. Nice. But hey, he got his kill. Upgrade ranks, yes. And the abilities. Let's have his ace chat. Congratulations, Cerulean. I hereby bestow the title of Ace Pilot upon you. I appreciate this, Etika. Thank you for acknowledging my power. I respect and value everyone who is willing to fight for their advent. I'm only fighting for my own amusement. I needn't heap such praise on me. Even so. In fact, I've gained much from their advent, such as... let me see. Here's a good example. I've learned to enjoy the omelette rice of this world. Does your world of origin not have that dish? My word, omelette rice, referred to a thick, runny omelette laid atop a plate of chicken rice. The It was only here that I encountered your omelette rice, in which all manner of fillings are swaddled in a fluffy egg blanket. Oh my! Both of these dishes, named the same thing, are delicious. The rice, meat, vegetables, eggs, spices, all these things are quite similar, yet with them you can create endless variations. I travel these parallel worlds precisely so I can discover such things. It seems I will forever quest in pursuit of these sensations. Can't say I fully understand what you mean, but I can tell you're enjoying your time here aboard the Advent. My next task is to investigate the existence of katsu bowls that have supposedly been freed from their eggy bindings. I promise that I shall fight alongside you until I discover the truth of this deep mystery. Well, some people are interested in food. Ah, you are so odd egg here. Death to thy enemies. And then we can do this again, and again, and again. Plus we have these boss fights ahead of us. Or the rematch is better said. wonder if we will gain more interdimensional allies. That would be quite funny. Then we start with the Iron Goddess again. Okay, Europe. After Europe, I think there's only 3 battles left. Zeta brings good damage and range with him. I'll be a bit quicker with him. Yeah, and now they are getting sent to the slaughterhouse. Or sent themselves to the slaughterhouse, better said. La da da dee, la da da da. One battleship down. 2 battleship down. And that was the last battleship even. Yeah, movement. getting him up to speed would be good. Getting him to 10 and then Camille. Considering that Camille is story relevant. With Scirocco being around. But hey, maybe we also get finally the chance to maybe buy something in the shop. Considering that I have never done that the entire time so far. And I have proof of that because I never got to buy something in the shop achievement. Sealer, be based like a bride. Just kill an enemy. Jesus, just a one, huh? And you don't have to hold that you're outside of his range. So we're ending this one on turn 1, eh? Asian Front, Infernal Alliance, Japan, then the next one. Then, well, not the next one, but then we have one side mission. And then we have the entire rodeo again. And then another side mission, and then we will have the rodeo again. Ain't that fun? also pity those who attack our battleships, if any gets even that close. There were only 9 left. 8, 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Zero. Yeah, the West Japan front. Still costs us about half an hour. Come on! Left, but this should clear itself up pretty quickly. Delete that row then, please. Thanks. Okay.
ではカスタマイズを始めましょう。ではカスタマイズを始めましょう。
Okay, only 40,000 more and I can close the red tree. Alright then, Iron Goddess and Love. Let's see. We arrive at the coordinates Carulium designated shortly. How is it looking? The closer the advent gets to the region, the bigger the dimensional boundaries distortion grows. Which means it was waiting for us. Iron Goddess Nevalina. She means to challenge us for what she seeks, doesn't she? What should we do, Miss Ettinger? Let's proceed into the dimensional distortion once Wednesday is ready to launch. We'll encounter Nevalina on the other side of it. Sub? We entered subspace. Iron Goddess Nevalina. At heart, she's not a weapon, but rather a system for rebuilding civilization. How did she come to develop her own sense of self? It doesn't appear that her creators built her with any such system in mind. However, she gathered information from numerous worlds while rebuilding their civilization in order to learn from past mistakes. It was likely through this process that she gradually attained sapience. So it was from collecting information, and she learned about the soul through that? Exactly, and it was Earthlings that influenced her the most. And in return she came to respect and value them highly. So that's what she meant when she called humanity wonderful, huh? She also observed Earthlings' strong will, an indomitable fighting spirit that refuses to submit to anything. That's why she's challenging us again even after we already defeated her. It's a nuisance, honestly. However, there was one emotion she ultimately couldn't understand that led to her defeat. What emotion is that? Love. Love? It's actually kinda touching. Sad, but touching. She's still trying to understand what it is to this day. I imagine she is hoping that through this rematch she can finally understand it. Well, that sounds great and all, but we can't teach her what love is, that's impossible. I'm not so sure of that. Amuro. We have no choice but to press on now that Representative Etika has decided to reach out to Nevalina. We have to do what we can to fight her. That's the spirit, she should be here any minute now. Well met, Wise Next. Allow me to thank you for coming to meet me. Nevalina, we'd rather not fight you. We thought that you invited us here hoping for an answer to a question that plagued you. Indeed. I wish to know what love is. So Carulium was telling the truth after all. It's charming in a way. I have no desire to fight either, I simply desire an answer. Nevalina. Etika, my friend Bennett, will you teach me what love is? Well, I don't know if I'm the best person to ask. Why do you refuse my query? Well, I mean, because I'm still a child. You dare think you can fool me? No, that's not what This always happens. No matter how much I ask about love, you always dodge my question. I mean, is that really a surprise? Love is an awkward topic to just casually talk about. She doesn't know what love is, and I doubt she understands what a delicate and embarrassing subject it is either. Nevalina, you're trying to hoard a secret of love all for yourself. You'll pay for this. There's more of her? All of them are Nevalina. By her logic, the more copies she makes of herself, the more information she can collect. You'll pay dearly for this, Wise Next. You refuse to tell me what love is, and I will force the answer out of you. Why does it feel like your personality just changed? Nevalina is divided into two aspects. A will that remains calm and collected as a system, and a heart that wishes to know what love is. It seems it was the heart that came out on top when the two clashed just now. How dare you speak as if you understand me? That's exactly why I hate pretty boys. They think they can get away with anything just because they are hot. This is less acting from the heart and more just acting like a spoiled brat. I suppose one of the Earthlings who taught her sapience was also like that. What do we do, Miss Etika? It seems we have no choice but to fight. Pearl was next, but only 5 of his units. 5? Oh? Nevelina wants to know what love is, not to fight. Which means we need to meet her one-on-one and respond to her feelings with empathy, not violence. Ah, only 5, she says. Sorry, you're not ready. Five is crazy. Bring the Advent back. We'll provide support without engaging in combat. Nevelina, this is our answer. You dare deceive me? I'm sick of this. Why are you doing this to me? I just want to know what love is. Quit talking at the answer, just tell me already. There has to be some reason you won't tell me, is there? Why else would you go so far to keep it a secret? If so, then I uncover the truth no matter what. This is such a headache. I sympathize with everyone else who had to deal with this. Return Firewise next. Teach Nevelina what love is. Gorma would have also been a good choice.
止められるもんなら止めてみやがれ。俺たちはゲッターの申し子だ。
我の視界に入ってきたからには我の全てをお前にぶつけてやるしれ。我の力を認めよ。我の存在を必殺テッセラットカタストロ。こっちの走行を見くびってもらっちゃ困るぜ。
Nice.
感じるぜこの血が騒いでやがる俺たちはゲッターの申し子だシャリンボンバー新たなハーディを想像するな
Got him.
目つぶるんじゃねえぞカメ誰に物を言っている俺たちはゲッターの申し子だシャリンボンバ
お前たちはこの状況でも諦めない我は今怒りに満ちている我は願うんだ無限を超える者の力を
Always. No, you will not.
それでアークの相手をするつもり
Shame.
ガンダムザガンダムが相手になるくそ
That makes sense that he can't double attack. She's not exactly a weak enemy.
諦めない我には不屈の闘志なして我の邪魔をするに我は願うんだ無限を超える者の力を
遅いぞ
Yes, this will have to do.
つもりはない極人間今月今ここに終わらせる守る者のためにこれが俺の全てだ忍者は死なずただ使命を果たすのみ
But hey, it's one less.
来いよ親玉決着をつけようぜ発撃超ネジスピー
あの者たちここまでかわして我の邪魔をするに我の全てお前にぶつけてやるしれ我の力を認める我の存在の必殺テッセラットカタストロ
I did something against the damage. Yeah, okay, that's the same attack, you know, once again, so yeah.
こうなれば力ずくで我の存在を証明我は全てお前にぶつけ
Jesus Christ!
我の邪魔をする者はただ
これが俺の流儀だ。
It'd be nice as a record to have a fairy or so.
今ここに終わらせる。守る者のために。これが俺の。
我の闘志のぶつかり合いか。
Hey, good damage, good damage.
我の射程内だ。我の全てをお前
対象を確認。行きます。全力で行くよ。エアリアル。自分勝手な理由で誰かを残す力なんてダメです。行くよ、みんな。これで決めます。
理解不能。 解析不能。何が起きている？我の射程内。
Come on, if you would be so nice.
ガンダムファイターの誇りにかけるぞ。 敗の手がもたに燃える。勝利をつかめとただらき叫ぶ。バークレッツゴッドフィンガーセキャー電狂剣覚悟赤波天狂ゴードフィンガーヒートエンド
我の敗北ガーディムの滅び。
Have a little squeeze from Domon. Someone please explain this to me. What's going on here?
Bug! お前の出番はなさそうだぜ。待て待て、カーンの分も取っといてくれ。
No.
俺たちはゲッターの申し子だ。シャリボンバ
我らネバンディ新たなガーディムを創造する
ってな。カムイ、バク。
Today you will not recreate anything anymore. No, no! Why can't I win? I don't need a resupply anymore.
十蔵大作千鶴コスケ準備はいい
Then he could really do better with a bit more, you know, bot skill potential.
我の闘志とぶつかり合いどうして我
He doesn't crit, so it's fine. And I still have Valor left.
やることは一つ。行くぞ。ユーハ。大腐敗の名のもとでが勝利をつかめとただらき叫ぶ。バークレッツゴッドフィンガー電狂剣。
お前の闘志と我の闘志のぶつかり合いまで返すほど我は優しくないか。我はネバンディンだ。受けろ。
No, she refills that.
小細工はいらねえ。 ぬつもりはねえ。俺たちはゲッターの申し子だ。
この者の魂の一撃なの。我の視界に入ってきたからには我の全て
She doesn't have the SP. She needs to be able to do it with base attack, which might be enough now. Yeah, this she can do.
戦闘プログラムを一から再構築。
Research orders to let her.
私にできること全力で行くよ。エアリアル自分勝手な理由で誰かをことしちゃうなんてダメです。行くよみんな。これで決めます。
我の敗北ガーディンの滅び。
私の目標なんです。
Nice. Again, I've been defeated again. Is it my destiny to always lose to the Earthlings, doomed to never know what the meaning of love is? Never Lina. You already know what love is, huh? Yes, a single-minded desire you have to find something is love. Make no mistake about that. And this feeling springing boundlessly from the depths of my heart is love? Love takes different forms for everyone. As long as you have your own, that is all you need. Do you possess love as well? I do. My heart swells with love for Miss Etika and Nina. So love was with me all along and I never noticed. It's no wonder the answer always eluded me. Never Lina. Thank you, Wednesday. I shall depart for a new world entirely. And there I will rebuild the super civilization garden. Consider this a token of my gratitude for the important lesson you have imparted on me. System NV terminal. Well, well, much obliged. Would seem your long journey has finally reached its conclusion, Nevanlina. I owe you my thanks as well, Ceruleum. You have evolved far beyond how you were in your original world. You should be more than capable of finding your own path. And on it I will try to atone for all I have done. This is farewell. It's time I depart to a new world and fulfill my mission. I shall create a new garden brimming with love, and treasure it with all the love I have to offer. We've returned to normal space. This marks the end of our fight with Nevanlina, doesn't it? Thank you so much, Enina. It was your words that gave Nevanlina the answer she was looking for. Oh no, I should be thanking you, Miss Etika. I never would have discovered what it means to love if I didn't have you in my life. Nina. Beautiful, wouldn't you say? Yes. You know, it's funny, I'm easily the oldest one here, yet I'm not sure I can claim to understand what love is either. Sometimes I think it'd be nice if I had someone who would show me just what exactly it is. I could lecture you all night long about it, but that wouldn't be too presumptuous of me. Oh! Are you offering me a private lesson, Anina? Oh, what a glorious day! I certainly am. Let's begin with the tale of how Miss Etika and I met. Cherry trees in full blossom, I stood before the gates of I have a feeling this will take a while. I did warn you it would last through the night, didn't I? I'm terribly sorry, but I have to pass. I feel like I'd be crushed under the weight of love. Maybe try cleaning your mind before you try learning about love, Captain. Farewell, Neverlina. I doubt we'll meet again. So I'll be praying with all my heart that the day will come when you can begin spending your life with those you love, whenever that may be. What is this terminal?
ではカスタマイズを始めましょう。
That's not bad. Oh yeah, Tetsuya also still needs some upgrades.
ではカスタマイズを始めましょう。
Alright, then I will be making a quick cut and I'll see you all in the next part again. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, see you and be well. Bye.